this one's going to be kind of a little bonus. I never planned on buying this figure or doing a review for it. I know there are plenty out there already, and you've probably seen one if you're interested in this figure, but I said to hell with it, I'm doing it anyway. This is Kotobukiya Bishoujo Batgirl. This is the alternate color Batgirl. The first one was the classic colors, the gray and blue. This is the kind of more like the Jim Lee All-Star Batman, gold and black, obviously gold and black. I really always liked this color scheme. This is my favorite version of Batgirl. I think it would safe to say, outside of like maybe Cassie Cain. That I think a Cassie Cain Bishoujo would be amazing. I don't think there's a reason to do another Batgirl after they've already did the variant. But if you do, Koto, come on now, Cassie Cain would be hilarious and awesome. Anyways, I mean X-23, you already did that. Come on now. That's my argument. You made an X-23 Bishoujo, you can do Cassie Cain, no problem. This one I actually got on sale. I found it at my local comic shop. Had a sale. I had my eye on this for a little while. Wanted to get it, so I got it. This one pretty faithful to Shunya's illustration, pose-wise and kind of body-wise. But there's still an attitude missing. This is pretty much universal now at this point. Every Bishoujo figure seems like it has this, where Shunya's work, his artwork, I'll show you an example in this case. She has, it's kind of bright in here. I probably should be waiting till later to do this, but she has like a little smirk on her face, kind of like she knows what's up. She's she's a clever girl, Barbara Gordon, and that's kind of missing altogether from this one. She just kind of has no expression, really. She's got the eyes. The eyes they did a great job on. I like the eyes a lot. I think they did, but the little smirk, let's see, not really there. Still looks good though. I get it's really unfair though. Koto's probably the only company that would put the original illustration the figure's based on right on the package of the final product. That's kind of ballsy, in all honesty. You'll never see that out of other companies. But at any rate, here's Barbara. She's got a little gargoyle. Gargoyle's cool. It's not really anything special. Not like the Catwoman Batman gargoyle, because that thing's awesome. It's just a gargoyle, and it's cool looking though. Good amount of detail. It could have been just a stack of bricks or like a corner of a building, but they sculpted a cool little gargoyle here, so thank you for that. He's nice. The bottom of her cape is really like eye-catching. They did the same thing, I think, with her cape as they did for Miss Marvel's sash, where it's got metallic paint with kind of like a clear coat on it, and it's just super shiny and it's awesome. I've got a little issue with her butt. It's fine, but she's got like these crazy hips, as per Shunya's. That's kind of his specialty here. And she's got that, but like, what happened here? What the? Anyway, there's nothing there. What happened? It's gone. That's fine, not a big deal, but she also has fully painted hair. It's not translucent like the other ones. She kind of missed that little treatment. She was just ahead of that. They started doing that after they released her. Here is one little thing I've noticed is this seam on the back of her head. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why that needs to be there. I don't know what purpose it serves during the assembly process. Sometimes you can see where they mold two different pieces of plastic and they have to mold them together. So I'm not sure why the seam is there. I don't get it. That's probably just my fault. Obviously I don't know how they do what they do, really. But an odd seam, it's kind of unsightly, but not a big deal. The rest of her is pretty much seam free. I don't think you'll find another one anywhere on her. All the little details are nice. Her boots look good. They're also kind of very metallic and shiny. They've got like the same kind of clear coat on them. Come on now. So you can kind of see there. Very nice. Paint is great. Her hair is a little dull in comparison. Probably the only kind of thing that catches me. It's kind of it's glossy. There's not a lot of definition to it. It's just kind of, I don't know. It looks like plastic. The other figures, they put like deeper grooves throughout the hair and things like that, and they separate the pieces of plastic a little better. But this does not really quite have that. It looks good, but not quite as good as the other figures in their hair. But I love the pose of this one. Let me back it up a little bit so you can get a little better idea of what she looks like. So that's her. She's very dynamic. I've always kind of liked it, but I wasn't really thinking about getting her until they came out with the new colors, and then I found her on sale, so it was a no-brainer. So here's the here we go. Here's the box. Box is pretty straightforward. It's dark. It kind of stands out. All the other they do this with the variant colors, it would seem. They have this kind of black box. The only one, like the I can't think of the name. Supergirl, with the evil Supergirl, Dark Supergirl. She didn't have this black box. She just had a little sticker on it that said exclusive, and it had pictures on the outside of the original. I guess maybe because it wasn't supposed to be a wide release. Anyway, there's Poison Ivy on the back. She's cool. Not cool enough that I want her, though. Very nice figure. If I found her on sale, I'd get her too. But the package on here looks, in the pictures that I've seen, make her suit look like it's glossy or shiny. But it's not. The illustration, if you look at it, it looks like her suit is a little more matte. And that's what the figure looks like. The figure's, her suit, where it's all black, isn't really shiny. It's matte and it's textured, and it's nice. Come on now. Contrasts well with her belt and her boots and her cape and all of that. The cape is glossy, but her suit is not. It's more matte. It looks like an actual material that she might wear. I really dig that. It's nice. But her cowl and cape and gloves and everything else basically are all glossy. So I was a little surprised to see that when I got my hands on it, that it feels more like the illustration that way to me. Size-wise, so good grief, I'm shaking all over. Hold on one second, let me bear with me here. Let me do this. There we go. We got Mystique, newer figure, obviously. She kind of is about, she's same scale as Mystique, yeah. Rogue, obviously, a smaller scale. This is the exact same pose, essentially. A couple of repositioned limbs, but that's what Shinya does. I'm waiting for him to create an illustration for them to make a figure where both legs are straight. It's not going to happen. That's good. That's probably a good thing. And then Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel still seems like she's just way bigger than everyone else. So much larger that it's not like she's just a bigger character. She is physically pretty big, but not like so much bigger that she's in a different scale. It's clear. But this is not about Miss Marvel. But you can see what I'm talking about with the red sash. It's got kind of a metallic red. Man, this camera is fighting me the whole way today. Red sash with kind of like a glossy clear coat on it anyway. So she's pretty cool. And this is, for me, the only reason I picked her up was the alt color scheme is great, and I was able to get a deal. But that is not to say that she's not a great figure. I really like her. I think you will too. If you were considering getting her, consider no longer. I'd say go ahead and do it. You won't be disappointed. Very dynamic. It feels... I don't know why I have trouble describing this, but the level of quality is there that you would expect. I guess that's really what I'm trying to say. So don't hesitate. I'd say go get it. That's it. That's about all I have to say about her. Thumbs up, excellent, recommended, all that nonsense. DC Comics Bishoujo statue. See what I did there? Batgirl, the black and gold variant. Thank you.